Welcome to Pendergast Elementary School's 2019-2020 promotion. I am Mr. Woolsey, principal at Pendergast Elementary School, and I would like to welcome you to our virtual 2019-2020 promotion. Your 8th grade teachers, Mr. Jermaine Aguinaldo, Ms. Brandwyn Davis, Ms. Pamela Huff, and Mr. Michael Talal will be doing virtual speeches during this presentation. Our assistant principal, Mr. Hancock, will be assisting me with introductions. You'll also be hearing from Ms. Moreno, our school counselor, and a special message from Dr. DeBlue, our superintendent, and some of our governing board members. This year's promotion is a very unique and thought-provoking ceremony. Never in the history of our school, the nation, or the world have students experienced such a life-changing event as this global pandemic like COVID-19. Everywhere middle schools, high schools, and colleges are finding ways to make their students' promotions and graduation special and memorable. We are no different. We want our students to know that they are missed, we love them, and we continue to want the very best for them. Our school and our promotion has been dramatically changed this year, yet our 8th graders have risen to the challenge, worked through the changes, and are now at a position where they can promote to the next milestone of their young lives. With that being said, I would now like to introduce Genesis Moreno to the state to state our school pledges. Genesis.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge to be encouraging, be supportive, be positive, be helpful, be honest, be considerate, be thankful, be responsible, be respectful, and to be a friend.
We're very lucky in Pendergast District to have a governing board who supports students, families, and teachers at all 12 of our schools. They work hard and spend a lot of time guiding and making decisions to keep wonderful programs in place for our students, like the Superintendent Student Council. I would like to recognize this year's Superintendent Student Council representatives, Aaliyah Rodriguez and Adam Granderia. These students have been able to experience wonderful leadership opportunities due to the efforts of our governing board. Thank you, Aaliyah and Adam.
Now I'd like to welcome our superintendent, Dr. Lily DeBlue, and our governing board member, Representative Susan Sarin, so they can say a few words to the promoting class.
You are promoting. Congratulations. I am so excited for you. I know this is not how you expected to finish this milestone of a year, 8th grade, but you did it, and you did it in style. In the process, you learned about distance learning, Zoom, learning packets, enter meeting, delete meeting, mute, chat, background design, and much, much more. I am confident you will never forget 2020. The fact of the matter is, none of us will forget 2020. We had the most incredible students, you, to go through this experience with, and we could not have asked for more. You were already loved for being the exceptional scholars that you are, but you truly demonstrated what it takes to be a long-distance learner extraordinaire. All of us at Pendergast are so proud of you. Have a marvelous experience in high school. Stay focused, study, learn, and prepare yourself for this amazing world, for the world belongs to you. You can do it. I believe in you. One of my favorite books is I Knew You Could, a book for all the stops in your life by Craig Dorfman. I dedicate this short excerpt to you, the fabulous, amazing, extraordinary 8th grade promoting class of 2020. I knew you could, and you knew it too, that you'd come out on top after all you've been through. And from here, you'll go farther and see brand new sights. You'll face brand new hills that rise to new heights. I wish I could show you the stops that you'll visit, but that isn't my choice to make for you now, is it? Instead, I can tell you some lessons and tales that I have learned and relearned in my time on the rails. First of all, you must find your own track so you can start right away and not be held back. But which track is yours? Well, that all depends on which way it's going and where it might end. Different tracks wind around, over, under, and through, so pick out the one that works best for you. Through the track, You start out, will feel like the one. You might take a few more before you are done. And now, with your eye on your new destination, start up your wheels and roll out of the station. Go forward, students. I look forward to hearing about all the amazing things you will accomplish in life. And never forget, Pendergast, the district that believes in you.
Hello, my name is Susan Sarin, and I am the president of the Pendergast Elementary School Board. On behalf of the governing board, I would like to congratulate the class of 2020 on their promotion to high school. This school year started like a typical school year, but after spring break, things certainly changed in a way we never dreamed. I'm sure most of you never anticipated a pandemic, the closure of our schools, staying home, social distancing, and having a promotion ceremony virtually. To our students promoting, you have experienced a lot of firsts this year. This is the first for the district to close all schools and have students complete the rest of the school year studying at home. You are the first 8th grade class in the history of the Pendergast School District to have their promotion ceremony in the comfort of their home over the internet. I know it is hard not to celebrate with your teachers and friends, but it's more important that you remain safe at home. I found a quote from Haruki Murakami that is so appropriate for these times we are living in. He said, "And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain, when you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm is all about." Out of this adversity, you will be different. While this is not exactly the way you wanted to spend the last year of elementary school, your experiences have certainly made you face things you never had to before, and in return, this has made you stronger. You faced challenges being at home, finishing your school year without being in the classroom with your teachers and your friends, and you also had to make sure you stayed safe from catching this virus. During this time, you had to be creative as well as accomplish things on your own. Take that inner strength and in the years ahead, use it to be creative, to be bold, to think differently. It is apparent that the world needs critical thinkers. We need those that will come up with creative ideas when faced with obstacles. We need strong leaders to move our country forward. We need you. You are our future. You are not the same person you were 3 months ago. The transformation within you will help change the way our country thinks, as well as how we conduct business. We need individuals that are not afraid to look outside the box to come up with viable solutions to global problems. More than ever, we need scientists that will explore, experiment, and quickly find cures for diseases. We need leaders that will stand strong and do everything in their power to keep people safe. We need medical personnel, police and firefighters that are dedicated to being on the front line no matter what is happening in the world. In the future, we will need you to be our leaders. My feeling is that inner strength you have found during these past months will help carry you forward in the coming years. You will never look at our world the same again. The Pendergast district is the district that believes in you. I believe in you, and I know your teachers, your family, and your friends believe in you too. I wish you the best in high school and what you choose to do in the future. I hope one day our paths will cross again. Congratulations on your promotion to high school. Take care and be safe.
Thank you, Dr. DeBlue and board members. Now, Ms. Huff, will you say a few words about National Junior Honor Society?
Good afternoon. My name is Miss Huff. It is my privilege to tell you about the Pendergast chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, also known as NJHS. NJHS is a national organization that honors students who display excellence in 5 key areas: scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship, and who maintain a constant GPA of 3.0 or higher academically. In light of the sweeping effects of the COVID-19 virus, our students were leaders in the community before COVID, and when we switched to online community service, they continued to serve the community. We are also fortunate to have supportive NJHS Pendergast families. Remember, every small action can make a big difference in our community. Thank you, parents, for your support. Thank you and congratulations to our 8th grade NJHS members for their leadership and enthusiastic participation. Our members are Adam Gandoria, Kayvon Hammond, Kendi Ixtacua, Daniel Lujan, Diego Mizarrojo, Atsiri Morales, Genesis Moreno, Kyra Sag, Leilana Sag, Kimberly Leilas, Emily Zuniga. And now Mr. Woolsey.
I would now like to introduce this year's valedictorian. This person is being recognized for having achieved the highest grade point average in his promoting class, and it is my honor to announce this year's valedictorian is Kayvon Hammond, who has prepared a wonderful speech for you and his class. Kayvon.
Good afternoon, my name is Kayvon Hammond, and I am this year's 8th grade valedictorian. I didn't expect to get this, and I didn't even know that 8th graders could have valedictorian, but it was a delightful surprise. With that out of the way, I want to thank all the first responders who are putting their safety on the line to save others. They are truly making a huge difference during this time of crisis. I want to thank my mom and Granny for always pushing me to be my best and do my best in everything that I do. This would not be possible if I didn't have their love and support. Sadly, my granny died before she could see this moment. She's the reason that I keep going, and I'm going to make it all the way to Harvard for her. And I want to thank God for blessing me with my amazing family, because this would not be possible without their endless love and support that they have given me. Let's take a look at all that's been happening around us. This has been a crazy last quarter. Just when students and teachers were planning to come back to school, the coronavirus shuts schools across the world down. And we've learned that it's important to stay safe and stay home. I mean, seriously, it took a virus to make every preteens to stay home. Who'd have thought that? Although we physically cannot be close to one another, we are together spiritually. As we move through this scary pandemic, we need to stay strong and stick together. Personally, this quarantine has me living at my aunt's house with 10 other people. It makes me appreciate and miss the times when I only had to share a room with my little sister. But it's not that bad, it's just a little chaotic at times. All things considered, 2020 has been a pretty bad year so far. First, Kobe died with his 14-year-old daughter. Then COVID starts attacking people most vulnerable among us, and we get stuck inside. It might just be me, but I miss recess. People are losing their jobs, stocks are down, businesses are struggling, but there are benefits to all of this. People are home with their families, gas emissions are down, and climate scientists have noticed that the air quality has gotten better. Seriously, Los Angeles recorded the best air quality for the first time in 20 years in the entire world. Restaurants are more sanitary, and yeah, everybody's improved their hygiene. It took a virus to make us improve our ways. I just want to say I'm thrilled to be this year's 8th grade valedictorian. I want to encourage my friends in 8th grade class that it's important to do the work, make friends, be sure you ask for help when you need it. And I want to remind each one of you to take some time and look around at the world we live in. As Kobe Bryant used to say, the most important thing is to try and encourage people so that they can be great in whatever they want to be. We may be kids, we may be young, but life is happening and we need to open our eyes. We need to see what is happening in this world and know that it's up to us just as much as it's up to our parents, our moms, our dads, and yes, even our grandparents. Work is to make changes where we can, to shed a tear if we need to work as hard as we can, and to know that this is our future. We need to plan a path forward in an intelligent way, with love in our hearts and with hope for a better tomorrow. Thank you for this honor of being the Pendergast valedictorian. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevon. Now our salutatorian has achieved the second highest grade point average in the 8th grade. Daniel Lujan will share a speech with you and his class. Daniel.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Lujan. To all my friends and fellow classmates, I want to tell you that today is a very important day for all of us. We have gathered today so we may celebrate our lives as we continue our long journey towards high school. I want to thank our parents, teachers, and administrators because they have been there every step of the way for us. This year was a lot tougher for most of us. We had to leave our school unexpectedly. We had to do more on our own. But the worst of all was that we ran out of toilet paper. Anyway, I want to tell you that if you believe in everything you are doing and everything you can do and be whatever you want. A poet and journalist once said that to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. This man's name was Anatole France. When I read this quote, it spoke to me because if I act, dream, believe, and plan, I can do anything, and so can each and every one of you. I want to thank everyone once again for being there for all of us. Goodbye and God bless.
I would now like to introduce our school counselor, Miss Moreno, for the PTO Be Kind scholarships and to recognize the Speak Up, Stand Up, Save a Life 8th grade members.
Hello, my name is Kathy Moreno, and I'm proud to be the school counselor at Pendergast Elementary. All of us at Pendergast encourage our students to participate in extracurricular activities, along with working hard in the classroom. This year, we've had numerous students who have been outstanding in their attitude of volunteering and giving back to our school community. This class of 8th grade students have been involved in Student Council, National Junior Honor Society, Speak Up, Stand Up, Save a Life group, Guitar Club, choir, sports teams, cheerleading, Minecraft Club, Legacy Club, Yearbook, Makers Club, and Green Team. Students have brightly shone in these areas and we're very proud of them. Thank you to all of you for making our school so amazing. This year at Pendergast, our PTO has sponsored 6 scholarships. All of our 8th graders were invited to apply for these scholarships by completing an application and outlining why they should be chosen for one of these awards. I want to thank the students who took the time to submit an application this year. We had several to read and consider. Thanks to all of you also for attending our first McTeacher Night of the year back in October. We were able to raise over $450 to fund these 6 scholarships for our students. So I have 3 scholarships for $50 and 3 scholarships for $100 to give away today. These scholarship award winners will receive a certificate as well as money to spend toward high school registration and fees. So, drum roll, please. The first PTO scholarship, $50 award winners are Lucinda Vega, Caleb Salayandia, Destiny Villalone. So congratulations to the three of them, Caleb, Lucinda, and Destiny. Great job. So you guys earn $50 towards your high school registration. And again, drum roll. Our three $100 award winners this year for our class of 2020 are Daniel Lujan, Genesis Moreno, and Belen Jeanette Gastelum. So congratulations. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Thank you all for submitting applications, and the next scholarships some of you will be filling out will be scholarships to help you pay for your college education. Congratulations to all of our award winners. Now I would like to also acknowledge our 8th grade students who participated in our district-wide Speak Up, Stand Up, Save a Life group here at Pendergast. The members of this year's group as 8th graders are Luz Avila, Johnny Barrera, Dominique Dagives, Emily Figueroa, Belen Gastelum, Jocelyn Gonzalez, Alexa Ibarra, Leonardo Jacobo, Trinity Lucero, Diego Mesa, Haven Morales, Genesis Moreno, Angel Moreno, Nevea Nelmida, Lelena Sag, Alexander Solorzano, and Christopher Tapia. Our Pendergast Elementary School District Superintendent, Dr. Lily DeBlue, and Mrs. Gina Godbehere began this program 4 years ago with a youth conference encouraging students to get involved and care enough to do something about people who are hurting themselves or bullying others. This year, these 8th graders have worked to bring awareness about bullying and speaking up to help someone. We are so proud of these students, and we wish them all the best as they continue this important work in high school. Congratulations. And congratulations to all of our promoting 8th graders. Best of luck to you in high school. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Jermaine Aguinaldo, our middle school science teacher, who will present the Perfect Attendance Awards.
Good day to everyone. The following students are being recognized for being dedicated to learning by being at school on time every day for the entire school year. These 8th grade students have perfect attendance for the school year of 2019 to 2020. Congratulations to Cecilia Reyes and Rudy Payan. And now, please welcome Mr. Talal, who will introduce the Most Improved Students Awards.
Thank you, Mr. Aguinaldo. One of the greatest joys of being a teacher is watching students grow both academically and personally. And while each student this year has made great improvements, there are several students who have made significant improvement, both personally and in their academic performance. Their progress this year is a reflection of their work ethic, discipline, and perseverance. Please join me in congratulating this year's most improved students, Angel Lopez, Zaira Villalone, and Caleb Salamandia. Finally, I would like to introduce Ms. Davis with the Leadership Awards.
This award was voted on by the 8th grade students and teachers. This award goes to 2 students who have shown incredible leadership skills throughout the school year. When I think of the word leader, I think of someone who stands up for what is right, even if no one agrees. Good leaders have courage, insight, charisma, dedication, and discipline. So the 2020 Leadership Awards go to Diego Mesa and Genesis Moreno. Congratulations. Ms. Huff will now present the Reading and Writing Awards.
Good evening, families, parents, and students. Each year, there are students who demonstrate excellent reading and/or writing skills. This year, students were required to do almost all of their reading and writing online, demonstrating their comprehension in reading and their writing talents. This year's reading awards go to Dominique Torres and Emily Zuniga. Our writers have harnessed the ability to create an adventure through their storytelling. This year's writing rewards go to Layla Roman and Adam Gandaria. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Aguinaldo for the Science Awards.
I've been teaching 7th and 8th science for 2 years. And while I have not been here that long, several students have stood up and shown that they are ready for the next challenge as they get ready to go to high school. These students have demonstrated an ability to be self-disciplined in the classroom, which has enabled them to do well academically. I also believe that their hunger for knowledge, and in some cases, science, will go far in life as they begin to search out what they will do for the future. The Science Awards go to Leila Roman and Dominique Torres. Thank you for a job well done. And now, I would like to introduce Miss Davis for the Social Studies Awards.
I had the pleasure of teaching both 7th and 8th grade social studies this school year. When I was tasked with choosing students for this award, I thought of those who put forth great effort academically, performed well on assessments, participated in discussions, and showed excellence in behavior. With these traits in mind, these students will be successful with anything they put their mind to. The two students I chose for the 2020 Social Studies Award are Victoria Padilla and Marcus Motton. Congratulations. And now, Mr. Talal will present the Math Awards.
Thank you, Ms. Davis. Promotion is a time to celebrate achievements, prepare for future endeavors, and embrace a world of infinite possibilities. It is hard to imagine surviving in today's modern world without some mathematics. While everyone here has shown improvement, I would like to recognize and honor two students in particular for their growth and perseverance. These two students are Luis Sanchez and Lucinda Vega. Congratulations and thank you everyone for all of your hard work. Now, Ms. DeQuista will present the Student Council Awards.
I'm the Student Council sponsor at Pendergast, and I want to thank the Student Council for all of their hard work this year. I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished, and I was so glad to get to work with you this year. Our president, Diego Mesa, has led the Student Council to 2 successful and productive years at Pendergast. I am very honored to introduce him to you now. Our Student Council president.
Hello to all my 8th grade classmates who are about to promote. I hope you guys are doing well right now, especially during these times. Stay inside, staying protected, and washing your hands. Very important. I hope in a couple of years, after this all done, can all graduate together in high school and not, drop out or do some crazy stuff, because I think that's not a good route. And to all those who I will never see again, just want to say goodbye. It's been a crazy year or half year, however long. Some of you I didn't really know you, which is fine. But I just want to wish you all the best. And bye.
Thank you, Diego. It is my pleasure to present to you and certify that the students of the 8th grade class of Pendergast School have fulfilled the requirements necessary in order to pass the 8th grade. Will the class now prepare to receive their certificates as their student pictures and names are presented?
Greetings, 8th grade promoting class of 2019-2020. The class that will always be remembered as the class that was interrupted by an international pandemic. You'll think back in your adult years and tell your kids about what a crazy 8th grade year it was. The year was going fine. We took a week off for spring break, and we never came back. You'll also be able to take lessons from how our country, how our community, and even your own very family handled what would be now called our new normal. We lived with challenges, successes, obstacles that made life tough, but we came together, we fought adversity, we arose stronger and better in the end. I challenge you to take the strength you've built and learned from family, from friends, and your ability to thrive in a time of uncertainty and unease, and use it to your advantage. In life, you will be faced with many challenges. I encourage you to never give up and face these challenges head on. Everything you will go through will make you stronger and more successful in whatever you choose to do in your future. Don't always take the easy route because you miss important life-changing opportunities and events when you do things the easy way. And that easy route, let me tell you, it doesn't always take you to where you want to be. You're young and you may not have any clue or a clear mental picture of where you want to be in 10 or 20 years or even in 5 years. But just know it's never too soon to begin dreaming. And also remember that dreams, they're just dreams unless you put a plan into action and make those dreams a reality. This is just the beginning for you, so dream big. Put in the work. There will always be time for fun and friends, but now is the time to build your work ethic, develop the personal skills that future employers, professors, peers, and colleagues, they'll be looking for. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, your future, so start off strong. I'm sorry this year didn't end as planned, but let's use this time to lay a great foundation. You are leaving Pendergast in a challenging time for our nation, our community. Use this adversity to make you stronger. Don't let the tough times define who you are. It should be the way you handled yourself during these tough times that defines who you are, that people will be looking for. It's been a real pleasure watching you and working with you as you learn and grow, many of you for 9 years. I'm very proud of you, and I look forward to the future when you come back and impress me with all of your successes. I love those visits. Congratulations and dream big, Roadrunner class of 2020. You did it, Pendergast. Nice job. Now you get out there, you be safe, and make the world a better place. Have a great day.